Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Freiberg.
Nabil, thank you for being here. Frackberg and May, appreciate you being here at the beginning of the stream. Thank you for the follow a few days ago, also off stream, Nabil. Or Nabil Ann. Hope I'm pronouncing it correctly. Let me know. I want to get your name right. But thank you again. $360, a rare 360. Woo, getting dizzy there. Awkward stairs. That was as close as I could get to that camera. I don't know what else to do now. I ran out of ideas to dance to this on a single camera without moving around. Oh, shoulder shrugs. Shimmy. All right, we gotta cut the music. Come on. There's still 40 seconds left in the song. All right, something I can do. Hercules, Hercules. All right. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome to the Clarkio Shenanigans Show. It's a little different for those of you that have been here a while because I'm still unpacking from the move and everything. I don't have all the cameras set up, but I did find my Stream Deck that helps me control switching cameras more easily. So that's a good start, because I was worried. I worried that I might have thrown it out by accident or something, but it was just buried in a box, and I found it. So happy about that. So that is a win of the week. That's one of my wins of the week. Speaking of that, if you don't know what that win of the week, flip it back, reverse it. Speaking of wins of the week, if you don't know what that is, use the command in chat, !WOTW, to find out more. Okay. But welcome into the Clarkio Shenanigans Show. I'm your host, Clarkio. We stream every Friday around 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time. The schedule's been a bit off because of the change in scenery and environment. But generally speaking, every Friday at 12:30 p.m. Eastern Time on twitch.tv/Clarkio, or youtube.com/Clarkio. Week in and week out. And what we've been working on lately from a technical standpoint is this words on stream helper tool type of assistant thing. And we've been adding to the word dictionary that we have with that, so that we can find missing words at the end of the round that people didn't guess. So you can learn words, new words that maybe you didn't think of before, or remind yourself of words that could have been made with the letters that were given to you in that level of words on stream. So we're going to dive a little bit into that depending on how time goes. But prior to that, we talk just chatting, talking wins of the week, like I mentioned before. Then we do a Wordle, where I compete against you all to see if I can get it in 3 or less guesses. And we capture points week after week on that to tally them up by the end of the year. And then we play connections together. And then we get into the technical segment of the show, which is what we're talking about, that project with the Words on Stream tool. So all that said, how the heck are you all doing? What's your win of the week? Drop it in the chat. Let me know. Right off the bat, I want to say thanks to May with the 40 stream streak. That's 40 streams in a row that May has attended the stream. And May says, thanks for all you do. Thank you, May. I appreciate that. I'm glad you appreciate all I do. That provides some fun and interesting stuff and entertainment here each Friday on the stream. And I appreciate you tuning in every time. In addition to that, Frackwork says, win of the week, single camera dance. There we go. Yep. I do have the other cameras. I haven't hooked them up because I don't know how I'm going to position them, how I'm going to wire them into the PC for the stream and everything like that, because it's a different look in this office space that I'm in. So I got to sort that out, and I haven't had time to put thought into that to figure it out. I could have thrown something together, sure, but it just would have been janky. More janky than the usual jank. So that's going on. As I mentioned in the Discord, for folks that don't know, we're supposed to get like a furniture delivery done today. Still getting a little over this cough that I've had. And it keeps getting like pushed to a different time. We got like a 4-hour window. It's one of those like things when the cable company's supposed to come and it's a 4-hour window. But it's okay. We know what stop number we are, and we know what stop they're at right now. And it should be a quick one because we got most of the furniture delivered that we needed to get delivered, but one of them came with like a slightly busted piece, and so they're shipping a replacement for us, which is nice. And it was pretty quick turnaround on that. So I'm gonna have to probably step away when they get here so they can go with them, show them where the furniture is that needs to be replaced, that part, and then they can be on their way with that. So just a heads up on that. And then logistics wise, I need to stop around 3 p.m., 3:30 p.m. Eastern time today so that I can wrap up some work stuff and have some family things going on after that. So all that said, that's what we're going to be doing today. If any or all of that interests you, I hope you stick around and hang out. If not, maybe we'll see you in a future stream that's of more interest to you. Okay. Have a good rest of your Friday and weekend if you are going to be stepping away. May says, will you be streaming you hooking up the other cameras? Probably not. That's a good thought, May. And that is definitely a thought I've had in the past. Like, I thought, honestly, like, I don't like the lighting right now. Like, for instance, I don't like the lighting in the room right now, how it works. Some behind the scenes. Yeah, I know. I'm definitely, it's definitely something that's on my mind. But I tend to I tend to just do the things I need to do and not worry about getting cameras set up and stuff like that. But I need to be better about doing that, since that is something of interest for me to do. I did like, oh, so getting back to what I was saying, I'm not really, so all I have right now for lighting wise is my, just backlighting, ambient lighting type of thing. And then I have overhead light that I didn't have in my old office, but I have here via ceiling fan. And it's okay. It does a pretty good job, as you can see, but it doesn't really give the right definition and look. I don't have as much control, and you'll notice the camera will kind of go in and out based on how the shadows and everything is working as a result of that. Whereas when I use my own lighting and have it controlled and set up in a certain way, everything stays pretty stable and keeps the same look and vibe throughout. So I had thought about setting up one of the lights for now, just as like the main key light on stream today. But even so, with that, I can't, this camera is pretty stationary. I can't move that around. So you're not gonna be able to see behind the scenes with that. And there's time, although right now, yeah, there are things that I have like that are personal in the office out of view of the camera that I don't want on stream, not for any particular reason, that like with you all that are, especially those of you that are well known in the stream, but for the weirdos that lurk or watch like at other times that can be creepy about this stuff. I am very private about the personal things, so I don't really leave on what is it? Lead? No, what's the word I'm looking for? Lead on? No, it's a different word I was looking for. I don't really share as much as I would love to share with you all, because it's the internet, and the internet has jerks that ruin nice things for nice people. They're coming in hot, peeps. Yeah, there's people like that are just like kind of, I don't know, they're either they have different motivations, they have malicious intent for whatever reason or another, whether they know me or not. And you got to protect yourself from those situations. And so that's why I don't reveal a lot of details that I normally would if I were like chatting with you all in person type of thing, so that said, that's another reason why I tend to not do a lot of behind the scenes stuff, is I don't want to I have what you see on camera is very much controlled and thought out to ensure as best as I possibly can. I mean, there are mistakes that have been made in the past, for sure. A little quote from Triple B, Bald Beard Builder. Mistakes have been made in the past where you accidentally reveal things that didn't necessarily want to be revealed, but they're not like horrible that they were revealed. But anyway, everything is pretty well thought out and controlled on what you can and cannot see, both when on camera or when I'm sharing my screen on stream, because of exactly that. Like, again, it's not so much those of you that are here that are kind and like have a similar outlook on life and approach to how you interact with people and that type of thing. The vibe that you get from the stream, you tend to resonate with, which is probably why you come back to the stream week in and week out, folks. This stuff is not pertaining to you. This is pertaining to people that don't even interact, or they just look for streams to go and troll and mess with. You know what I mean? So you gotta be safe on the internet. That's the short answer. So anyway, all that to say, I would love to do more behind the scenes stuff. I tend to shy away from it for two reasons. One, it ends up distracting me from getting the thing done that I need to get done. And two, I always have that thought of privacy and security consciousness in the back of my mind. And I'm always like, if I do that, it opens up me to being susceptible to accidentally revealing something that I may not want revealed, So there is that. Okay. Well, wins of the week. Let's hear what you got. What's going on? Thank you, Frackberg, for sharing your win of the week. Did anybody else? Twitch really wants me to watch Jurassic World. Same ad back to back. Sorry to hear that, Frackberg. So win of the week. One of the wins of the week we already mentioned. We got the Stream Deck found and located. Another win of the week is we're getting furniture replacement parts at no additional cost to us, thankfully, which I would expect that to be the case, but you never know with companies these days. Two is while I was sick and moving, I had fallen behind on gym classes that I had already, like I have a subscription thing that I have, and it gives me an allotment of gym classes to use, which averages about 2 a week, which has always been my goal, right? And because I was sick and because of the move, that kind of messed with this month's schedule to where I wasn't going twice every week. So I was backed up. But another win of the week here is that I have caught up. I've gone so far 3 times already this week, which normally I would have maybe only gone once or twice in a week by Friday. So I've gone 3 times this week, and I'm going to have to go 2 more times, like Saturday and Sunday, and then 1 more time Monday or Tuesday. So I've caught up significantly so I don't lose out on those classes, and also just get my body back in the rhythm of things with that time off. However, so the only time where I would say I like lacked in terms of exercise or just physical activity was when I was sick a little bit more. But even so, with that, like we were moving and whatnot, and I was still being very physically active, especially the big move we did, where while I had some help on 2 different days in moving furniture and stuff like that, I was the common denominator, consistent factor of moving heavy, picking heavy things up, putting heavy things down. I pick things up, I put things down. You ever seen that video or meme? So that's what I was doing. So I was getting a lot of exercise that way. I was keeping active, you know? You've said move a few times. Did you move house? Yeah. Oh, I thought you were here last. I mentioned it last week too, Frackberg. Hence the change and all that, right? Or are you just trolling and joking around with me? Saying that I'm saying it so much that you're like, hey, I'm not sure. Did you move? Like you're trolling like that? Is that what's going on? But if you're being serious, yes, I did move. Not too far. Just a little bit of a upgrade in terms of space for the kids, more of a long-term type of home that they're going to grow up in type of thing. Whereas the previous home was like me and Mrs. Clarkio's starter home, essentially. Frackberg says, for some reason I thought you just changed rooms in the house, not change the whole... Oh, no, yeah, change the whole house. Whole house. But yeah, the office is like this. The office here is essentially around the same size, maybe slightly bigger, like a foot in each direction, maybe. But the big difference is the overhead lighting and a fan. I had a fan in the other one, but this one is overhead. Oh, it has a light on it. The other one didn't have a light on it. And then I have significantly more storage for all of my junk that I hold on to that I should... Well, I did purge a lot of stuff moving from the one place. That was the one thing with moving, is it motivated me to get rid of stuff that I normally would hold on to. I have some more to do with that, but I'm proud of how much I have done, considering in the past I'd be like, no, I need to hold on to this still, right? Like my mentality has changed a bit more. I'll be like, does this bring me joy? Does this bring me happiness? Do I actually use this or need this day in and day out? For instance, I think I shared this last stream. Friends and family were making fun of me that I hoard boxes. And while I agree with them, like me now agrees with them, me years ago would not agree with them, because my mentality was I need these boxes for either one of two reasons. Either I'm going to sell it, and that way I can put it in the original box and it makes it a little bit more valuable to people that might be purchasing it from me, which is really funny thought process, because I tend to like not go that route. I don't want to go on like Facebook Marketplace and sell stuff, because well, many of you know my thoughts of Facebook in general. That's one aspect of it. And then the other thought of saving it was like, if we ever move, which we ended up moving, we would have the original boxes so we can safely move things. And that, ladies and gentlemen, was very, very beneficial. Like for a TV or a computer monitor or a computer desktop system, I had the boxes to put them in, and there was little to no chance of them getting damaged in the transit from one location to the next. So I was vindicated. Although they were still making fun of me about it. But as a result, though, I was like, all right, we're probably not going to move again for a really long time, so we can throw these boxes out now. And that's what I did. I threw out a lot of the boxes. So that's another win. So yeah, my other win I was talking about was catching up on exercising and going to the gym. Been doing that. Been making good progress there. And then work's going good. Recorded another video, this time on Claude 4. That's going to come out on Monday. I was just reviewing the edits this morning on that. Did you get a new dryer? Still hoping for a follow-up dryer stream. Well, I think so. From that dryer stream that you're talking about from many moons ago, there's several battles with that particular dryer, where I replaced the heating coil, which I streamed myself doing many years. This was pre-kid, wasn't that? That was pre having a kid, wasn't it? Or did I already have a kid then? I don't remember. Anyway, it was a very long time ago, early on in my streaming career, if you will. And so there were several battles even after that point. That battle I won, and it worked, and the dryer was working in good condition after that. But then other things started going wrong with it. So in the end, that dryer won the war, and I had to replace that dryer. And since then, the one that we replaced has not had any problems where I would need to like break it apart and fix things and all that. That said, Frackberg, the new house came with a washer dryer, and it probably needs maintenance. So I'll likely have to do some work on those, like cleaning them out and whatnot. And maybe we could stream that. Maybe we could stream me taking apart that one. It was a minute ago. I don't remember if it was before or after Kid Zero. Yeah, I don't remember either. So those are my wins of the week. I'll let you know if I think of any more, but if you all have more wins of the week to share, drop them in the chat. Would love to celebrate with you. Hear about the good things going on that happened to you this week. And if not, we're going to move on. Or feel free to, if you think of new ones as we go on throughout the stream, feel free to just drop in the chat if something comes to you after. Okay? All right. That said, let's get into Wordle. And now that I have my stream deck where I can actually change scenes, I can just press a button. Okay, we still have a decent setup here. I'm going to keep it like those things up, I think. Yeah, because if I hide them, it looks janky with just my camera like that. You see? I'm going to put that up. Hold on. See if there's any update on the furniture. So yeah, I'm gonna put these back up for now. All right, let's play a little Wordle. Don't want to be janky, right? Don't want to be janky. All right, for folks that are not familiar, when I play Wordle, it's a new word every day. You got to guess the word. It's a 5-letter word. You get 6 chances. The idea is I'm competing against you all in that I have to get it in 3 or less guesses, and I get a point. If not, you get a point, and if I fail completely, you all get 3 points. And the current status of that competition for the year. Oh, hold on, chat. All right. So at any point in time, the delivery might come. So just a heads up, chat. When that happens, I'll have words on stream ready to go and send you all over there. And let's make sure it's in auto mode. Yeah, autopilot's on. And mirror link. I'm gonna drop the mirror link in chat ahead of time and pin it just for now.
Come in and thanks for joining today, Clarkio.
Hey, thanks for having me. All right, so that way it's there. I'm ready to roll when I got to step away. Okay, chat. So where were we? Oh, we were talking about Wordle and what's the score? Let's see. We're currently at, I have 7, you all have 15. So I need like 8 streams, 8 weeks in a row just to tie you all. You know, it's a little unfair. We need to work on these rules because it's so much harder for me to catch up than you all to catch up. You know? And I start with shark every time, which is not necessarily the best word to start with, as you can see. I got no letters on that one. All right. Now what do I do? Mound. I tend to go that route. Wow. Oh my gosh, I gotta get really lucky here. Oh, they might be here. Yep, they're here. Gotta go. Be right back, chat.
Welcome in and thanks for joining today Dian08. An ad is about to start in 2 minutes on Twitch. An ad is about to start in 1 minute on Twitch. The ad is starting now and will go for 90 seconds. Oh snap, there goes the channel. Sharp Fritz just raided with 66 odd ones. Oh snap. Sharp Fritz just raided us with 66 views. Oh snap. Sharp Fritz just raided us with 66 views. Welcome in and thanks for joining today's Rambo 89. Welcome in and thanks for joining today. Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Lillian Akatriona. Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Jed81VB. Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Noob Runner.
All right, I'm back, chat. Hey, we got some more folks playing. Hold, what did we get raided? Did we get raided? Oh, Fritz raided. Fritz. Oh man, I missed it. Thank you so much for the raid, Fritz. Appreciate you, buddy. Welcome in everybody from Fritz's raid. I don't know if folks told you in the chat, at least to let you know, I had a delivery come and I had to go handle that. So in any case, happy to have you all here. Thanks again for the raid, Fritz. Welcome in everybody. If you're new here, I am Clarkio.
Thank you for the 86 long months of subscribing, Jin08.
Sean with the 86. And Sean says, dang, that's a long time, Sean. Thank you for that continued support, man. From like day one. You're a day one. We did tell him, I mean, yes, you are. It shows it. Founder right there. We did tell him, do you think we're noobs? No, I didn't think you're noobs. Yeah, so thanks for that support, Sean. Appreciate it, man. Welcome in everybody from Fritz's stream. Happy to have you here. If you are new, I am Clarkio, and I stream every Friday, 12:30 p.m. Eastern. And I've been working on a tool that you see next to me here that helps with the game that you see above me over here, Words on Stream game. It's a popular game on Twitch for a lot of folks. Typically when people are have to step away and be right back, they throw that game on so that the community can keep playing and engage in that way. What's up, Roy Lisi? Good to see you. Thank you for being here. All right, I'll hydrate. Thank you. Cheers. Water. All right, I'm gonna mark that as complete. Thank you for making sure I hydrate, Roy Lisi. What is the furniture type? It was a bed frame. So what happened was we had like like last week, we had bedroom furniture, the bed frame delivered, but the footboard of it had split in one part. It was still usable, but I mean, we just paid money for this thing to be new, and so we took pictures of it, sent it in, and they were like, okay, well, we can get a replacement of that part out to you next week. And so that's what was happening there. So it was a quick and easy delivery and replacement. So there's that. That's what it was. What else did I miss in chat? Well, that helper's not running, is it, huh? Let's refresh it. There we go. Man, you all are on level 12 already. Nicely done. Yes, if you all have wins of the week, exclamation point WOTW to find out what that means in chat. But we just celebrate positive things that happened to you this week. Or at least says, imagine he got so excited, forgot the stream, and started assembling it manually. No. They thankfully put it together as well. It's part of the deal of the delivery. Welcome in folks that are new here. Liliana, Donkey Wonky, love the name. Saramo, thank you for being here. May, thank you for sharing that I'm having furniture delivered. Sean, thank you as well. Just AFK his furniture delivery. Thank you for letting folks know. And I think I'm all semi caught up here. Oh, there's a bit more. Oh, there we go. Yeah, I'm pretty much caught up. If there was anything else that you all shared. Oh, there we go. Sean. Oh, wait. It says win of the week. I didn't scare any interns this week. Congrats on that. Round of applause in chat. And thank you for sharing, Sean. Congrats on that. Jed, good to see you as well. Welcome in. And anybody else that maybe I missed. Appreciate you being here and hanging out. All right. You all can keep playing that while I do words on stream here. Hopefully I get it in this lucky guess on the third guess. That's where we left off before the delivery came. Dinkleberry. Divide. Decide. Define. Diff. Maybe it's like let's do ledge. Oh, all right. Well, it looks like you all are getting a point again. What could it be? I don't even know with these letters that I have. Spidey? Spy? S is not in it. Right? Yeah, there's no S. IED? Spied on somebody? Spade? I was thinking like weird. The E doesn't go there. Widen? Whitey? D is not there. Oh, right. Thank you for saving me there, Sean. He didn't cheat. Chat, do we think he decided to cheat during the... No. How could I have done that? Maybe it's like field? D doesn't go there either. Maybe it starts with D? Divey? Divey. That was a D. Okay, we know it. Okay. We got some value out of it. So it's either something D like that, XXY. I doubt it's like that. Y? No, it's not. I doesn't go there. I likely go. Maybe it's like something EIDY. CD? No, that's not how you spell CD. Whitey? Wheaties? I don't think that's gonna be it. Maybe it's D. And then E. IDE XY indexy indie. No, E doesn't go there. What is this word? People post the answer online. You have a phone. I mean, yes, but I was distracted. I was helping the guys move stuff around and everything. Releasey. Win of the week or loss of the week, you decide. I've been doing some chemistry classes and stuff. Okay, that's cool. I made a poison. Okay. And obviously my only test subject, myself. I thought it was small, wouldn't fully work. Initially, just troubled tummy. But then after 3 days, I noticed how potent said poison was by me, almost dying. So success on what I've learned, I assume, LOL, but lost because I was half dead for... Did you have to go to the hospital? Dang, Releasey, what are you doing? Oh my goodness.
I don't need nobody.
You all can keep playing words on stream if you want to. Brother man, what the F? Exactly. What are you doing, Releasey? Why would you test, like, even if you know did you know you were making a poison? If you knew you were making a poison, why? I was meant to go, but never did, so I just kind of fought through, but my bones were giving out. But I got fine after. Oh my goodness. You should definitely go get checked out, Releasey. Like, be safe. Take care of yourself. Go get, like, blood work done just to be sure. At least, like, do something like that. Go to, like, a clinic. Say, hey, you've been feeling sick. You just want to get blood work done and have them run some tests, man. Holy moly. You got to elaborate on this. I knew because, yes, that was the result, but it wasn't meant to be so potent. All right. And then also, why are you making a poison? For what purpose? What's going on, man? This is completely out of the ordinary for you. Or at least it seems that way. For people? Right, exactly. Like, what are you trying to do?
I don't need nobody.
Was it an assignment for the class?
Body. Gotta have body. Gotta have body.
Wild story. You should have done the antidote before testing those, says Donkey Wonky. Yes.
What's
I agree.
gotta feel.
I'm not sure we want that answer for our own plausible deniability. Yeah. That's definitely something to think about. Yeah, you know what? Tread lightly with your response, Releasey. Though I do have to eat, so do enjoy the stream. I'll be back.
Welcome in and thanks.
Then I'm going to elaborate, if anything. Okay. Hey, Rugmat, good to see you. Happy Friday. What you win in the week if you got one to share? Ooh, we are struggling. Don't eat any more poison. So folks that are playing words on stream, if you need help, like if you get locked up and you want to guess more, good call. If you want to guess more answers, you can put a little less than symbol behind the word. Rugmat bot will repeat it for you. Typically, if Rugmat turns on that bot. And then you could also use Q, exclamation point Q, and then word, whatever the word is, or W, and then other word. Right, like that.
Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Nightbot.
Is the bot still blocked? It shouldn't be. I think Rugmat took that away, May. I don't think I need to change the category for Rugmat bot to work, right, Rugmat? Let us know in the chat. Yeah, it is cool, Jed. Big shout out to Rugmat for building out that as part of their bot. Do we need a VIP Rugmat bot again? Rugmat bot is already a VIP, it says, actually. So there's no blocking of it. I tried earlier and it didn't work for me, just saying. Okay. Yeah, it's not bad. I think it needs to be in software and game dev or words on stream. Okay, let's switch to that then. I like how the developer behind the bot says, I think you need to be in software and game dev or words on stream. All right, let's do test. Hello? Rugmat bot, where are you? Looks like you got some debugging to possibly do, Rugmat bot. Alright, I gotta guess. I gotta figure out this word. This is taking me too long. Is it abidey? Abidey. Abidi?
Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Rugmat.
This morning I was wondering where the sun was, but then it dawned on me. Alright, well it's working for the dad jokes. That's a good one. I like that one a lot, actually. I might try to remember that. I keep wanting to do like Spidey. Peedy? Is that even a word? Weedy? Why? I can't do that. It doesn't start I D E K Y. I don't know. Ideki. Idepi? No, because the E doesn't go there.
Welcome in and
E has to go here
today
or there.
The answer is
Whoa, 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 whoa. Why did that go up? So E either goes there or there. And then D either goes there or there. That'd be weird if I went there. So D probably goes... I would guess D doesn't go there. D goes there.
Wait.
Hold on.
In it, what? You're about to hit the...
Hit what?
You're hitting this.
Oh. Thank you. We got lunch. Lunch break time. Hey, babe. Oh, I am in the wrong tab. You are. I'm glad that didn't give me the answer.
welcome in and thank
Yeah, I figured you heard her.
engaged sub.
So I'm hitting that. What's up, JT? Why didn't that? Oh, because you got to do PBJ time, not just PBJ. I got to fix that to be like an alias. Today's lunch is leftovers. I made... leftover London broil I grilled last night to perfection.
Welcome in and thanks for joining today Code with CN.
Hey, CN. You think you know what the Wordle answer is, Sean?
Start in 2 minutes.
But if you're right, it's stupid. Rugmat's loss of the week. My new computer broke and I had to send it away for repairs. I forgot to push the latest code to get it before I sent it out. Oh no! Sorry to hear that, Rugmat. Coach Sean says, I'm in a meeting, but watching this for a bit. Okay, fair enough. Hope you have a good meeting. Rugmat, is it like repairs under warranty at least so that you don't have to pay for it? Or is it like you gotta get stuff fixed out of pocket? What the heck is this word?
An ad is about to start in 1 minute on Twitch.
Warranty? Yeah, just yesterday it would not turn on at all. No power. Ah, sorry to hear that. You know, Rugman, that is a reason why I like to use... Thank you for snoozing the ad, Sean. That is a reason why I like to use like cloud development environments, like code spaces, because then you don't have to worry about pushing up the code. Do you need a new battery for your UPS? Oh, how do you know when to get a new battery for your UPS, Sean? I have one that beeps randomly. Not consistently, but randomly. Oh, okay. Via beeping. Yeah, but like it doesn't have like with a smoke detector, I know that like 3 chirps means it's completely faulty, you gotta replace it. 1 chirp might mean like you gotta replace the battery. But I don't think that Jed, I don't know if it's working actually, because Rugmat is working on the bot to get it sorted out. So yeah, anyway, and it's at least with the smoke detector, it's, well, as annoying as it is, it's consistent, so you know. With my UPS, one of my UPS, my main UPS that like helps me power this entire system, hasn't been chirping. It's the one that I use for like my networking gear. That one's been chirping since before the move, actually, but it's random. Yeah, I don't think it's not working right now. Rugmat bot, or Rugmat, I think has something. Well, Rugmat mentioned that he had to send his PC in for repairs. I'm assuming he's watching from a phone or something right now, or a laptop maybe. The brand is so the one that's beeping is Cyber Power. Why do we have songs with words in it? And then my main one is an APC. I'm trying to guess this word, but I want to play and eat. So instead, I'm going to pause the Wordle game, think on it a bit, so that I can play words on stream. And eat. My dog is over here just staring at me for the food.
Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Todd Codes.
That's interesting, Sean.
An ad is about to start in 2 minutes on Twitch.
Oh, interesting. All right, so I looked it up, Sean. It says 2 short beeps followed by a pause. Power has been lost or voltage sag has occurred, which that wasn't one. It wasn't 2 short beeps. It's 1 long beep, which is the next one. Actually, we could hear it. No, that wasn't it either. It wasn't a continuous beep. It must have. Maybe it was just a rapid beep every half second. No, that wasn't it either.
Ad is about to start in 1 minute on Twitch.
Maybe it was just a power loss or voltage sag. Because it's not a continuous beep either. That's what's making it weird to me. Thank you, Sean. I have a third UPS actually. That's like like the first one I ever bought, and I think that one probably needs, because that one would just beep, and I had to just unplug it. Hey Todd, good to see you. Welcome in. May says, how many UPSs do you have? I have 2 that I'm actively using right now, but I used to have 3 going. So the way it worked was I had a central part in the old house. I had a central part where my networking equipment would come into the modem, and I would have my routing start there and start sending Ethernet and wireless access internet across the house type of thing. And that one I was using my original UPS I ever had. I don't remember the brand of that one. I don't know where it is actually right now. That one was the one that would like beep, and I think I think that one might be APC as well actually, but it's like a low-end APC one. Then I had another one. I had basically 2 in my office, and I have 2 in my office now. The same 2 are in my office now. One is for the networking that came into the office there, which is what I have now. Actually, that one's powering the modem and the routing system that I have right now. So that's what the cyber power one is. And then the APC one is a larger capacity one, because that's what I have my PC running off of, and a bunch of other stuff. But like I only have like the PC on the power and battery side, or the surge and battery side, whereas the rest of the stuff is like monitors. Like if the power goes out, or rather there's a surge, the monitors and stuff are still covered, but they won't be on battery, I think. Actually, I can go look at the back of it. I forget what I put on it, but I basically put like essentials on battery backup, and then non-essentials on just the surge side. So hope that helps answer your question, May. And then Sean says, yeah, I muted mine because of the battery being dead. It went off earlier this week. I didn't realize you can just swap out the battery on them. What do you do with the old battery? That's something I need to do too. Like, I take light bulbs and like old electronics to Best Buy for the most part and have them recycle it. Because I know you can't just throw it out, right? Yeah.
Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Fusheros. An ad is about to start in 2 minutes on Twitch.
Hey Frank, it's good to see you. You said, so that's why you weren't there when Jeff raided power outage? No, I missed it because I was getting a delivery at the time. It's good to see you though, Frank. Thanks for being here and joining in on the raid. Todd says big box stores don't really recycle. Yeah, I don't like. I've tried. I need to maybe look up again. Maybe things have changed since the last time I looked up stuff. But we don't really have an e-waste location, e-waste or e-recycling type of place. Yearly at work, we have an e-waste recycling thing, so I bring it in and get rid of it that way. I know we have a yearly like citywide one that happens where if you need things that are shredded to go, like a bulk shred, or you need to get rid of like chemicals that you might have, like oil or
An ad is
paint.
about to start in
You can bring it
minutes on
to that
Watch.
event once a year, and they have these huge truckloads of things, and they sort through it all. And I've done that before. That's typically when I get rid of a lot of stuff. But in between then, like light bulbs and whatnot, I keep the light bulbs like in a box, and once it gets full, then I bring it to Best Buy because I know they take them. Thank you, Sean. Todd says, I worked for Staples for 3 years. They got shipped off on trucks, and that's all they did. Where would those trucks go, though, Todd? Yeah, the UPS battery I just keep out of the way. Okay. And then you'll wait until the recycle event happens. May says, we have a store that recycles all kinds of stuff. Okay, cool. That's nice, yeah. JT says, my carbon monoxide detector was beeping all the time and it was giving me headaches, so I pulled the battery. L9. It's funny you say that because in my office, the smoke detector is a combo smoke and carbon monoxide detector. It was chirping 3 times, which is an indication that it's reached the end of its life. And so I bought a new one to replace it, but have not replaced it yet. One of the reasons why I haven't replaced it yet is because even though I took a picture of the existing one that I was replacing, I bought the same brand, same type of smoke and carbon monoxide detector. It is slightly bigger. Okay? Which you think, okay, no big deal. It's just a little bit bigger. You swap out the other one for the, like, it's pretty easy to take the chassis that it sits in, it slots into, out of the ceiling. It's just 2 screws that you loosen. You don't even take it out. You twist the thing, pop the old one off, and then the new one slides on over those. You twist it back on, screw the nails in, and you're good to go, right? I did that. Then when I went to go to connect the wires, the pre-existing wires that are there, again, same brand, same type of freaking smoke and carbon monoxide detector. It comes with 3 different adapters too that you could attach to it in case you're, going from one brand to the next, I guess. And even with all that, none of them work. So I'm gonna have to actually cut the power, wire up to the raw wires in the ceiling, and go that route. I'm like, you gotta be kidding me. I purposely bought one, and these things aren't cheap. They're like $50. Because we got another one up in another room as well that was going right when we got in the house. I was like, dang it. So, yeah. Freaking ridiculous. Cut the power, chicken. Well, it's funny you say that, JT, because I have not cut the power. When I went to go to replace it with the existing adapter on there, I did not cut the power. I was just like, oh, I'm going to plug it in because that's how I took it out. I didn't cut the power to take it out. Time check. Thank you, May. Well, we got like an hour-ish, hour and a half. Did you not cut the power and you had to rewire it though, Sean? Why? You didn't get shocked?
An ad is about to start in 2 minutes.
How'd you go about doing that without getting electrocuted? Because I know what I'm doing. Oh, sorry, I missed it, Todd. Yeah, I appreciate you sending the message again. An undisclosed location, I would imagine, was like the end of Raiders of the Lost Ark. I have no clue where they got disposed. Oh, okay, for the trucks. Interesting. Probably got put on a shipping container and sent to another country where it was not properly recycled. And there's probably people living nearby dealing with the environmental impact and all that stuff, unfortunately. Right?
An ad is about to start in 1 minute on Twitch.
I would not be surprised if that were the case. Yeah, that's typically what happens. I saw a documentary on it or something. You know, it's a documentary. I listened to a podcast once. I'm just kidding. Oh, how many words are we up to? Ooh, 8,448 words we're up to in the dictionary. Very nice. You've been running it all week? How many words? 8,448, May. Thank you for running it all week. I have not been good about running it and just having it going in the background. Not quite over 9,000 yet. Yep. Todd Code says Staples Techs were just glorified salesmen with different colored shirts. We outsourced the tech support to a company in Texas. Really? Wow. You're pushing code now? Okay, Rugman. Okay, May. Sounds good. Sean says, does your program dedupe the dictionary that it's creating? Yeah, it doesn't allow repeat words. Because you got to imagine, like, different streams and instances of words on stream might use the same level of words, right? So, yeah, I know that it's definitely a mistake I could have made. Clear? Where was the clear? Maybe it happened too late in the round. Oh, you heard it? I said it. I just said it the same way I normally do. And also, if both you and May were both running it for your stream, then for sure you get oh, that's true, yep. Clear! It might have just been me. Rugmat bot is working. Oh, one's for me and the recording? Oh, okay. All right, lunch is done. Hey, glad you're still alive, Releasey. Glad you didn't have any more poison. You smirky. Oh, it's all 5-letter words. Oh, N is hidden. N is hidden. Yeah, I think G is fake. Nice, Todd Codes. I think we need 1 or 2 more words. Come on, chat. No! Nice try, nice try. Alright, you all play. I'm gonna get back to trying to figure out this Wordle. Wow. Ooh, right off the bat, May. I feel like it's X. Oops. It's like X-E-I-D-Y. Is it like indie? There's no N. And there's no D, doesn't go there. And also excuse the concerns, although I may continue, I'll probably get better testing ways. Oh, okay. Roy Lisi. Please be safe, Roy Lisi. I-D-E-D-Y. It's just not standing out to me. It's not gonna end in I. So I either goes here or it starts with I. It starts with I. D either goes here. There's no way it's E. I-E. So it's gotta be... Oh, it could be something like I-K-E-D-Y. Ickety? Ippity? Icity? Ikitty? So I don't think it starts with an I, right? This is I-D-E... I-defy? Yes, you're definitely getting a Wordle point, Releasey. Releasey also said, as for the Y, just fun. I found lessons, I took them, and now I can go out and make tea on the nature without fear. Tea and poison? With plenty of fear. D. The D doesn't go there, right? Itty? So this can't be it, right? Like, it's gotta be E-D-Y then, if that's the case. Ibidi. Ibidi. Ebida? Alright, so it doesn't start with I, which means I must go... It's gotta be like I and then E-Y. Could that be a word? Spy-E? No. I'm guessing it's D-Y. Does it start with E, maybe? Okay, look, the poison bit was just fun. The expectance was bone weakening, which was achieved. Side effects, head pain, and vomit. Oh my gosh. Well, now you need something to come up with that'll strengthen your bones. Get some more calcium or something. Or at least see.
Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Chancedev.
Chancedev says, what are the rules for Wordle suggestions? The rule is you don't want to help me. You want me to lose because it's a competition, Chance. And welcome in, happy to have you here. Because Chance, you're getting a point because it's taken me more than 3 guesses. Okay, but you really, if I fail, you get 3 points. And right now you all are up. It's 7-15 in the Discord, as you can see right here. 7-15. Overall, it's 27-40 lifetime. So there you go. Yeah, you should get on that, Releasey. But you can play words on stream while I'm doing this right now. And then we'll play connections together, and then I'll get into time permitting, because I got to end in about around 3 p.m. Eastern, 3:30 p.m. Between 3 and 3:30 p.m. Eastern, I got to end today. But then I'll get into building out this thing next to me more. Edipi? Right, so it's got to be Epity. Edity. Idity? Oh, E and I cannot be here. So it's got to be a D there or some other letter. How did I not see that before? So it could be no. E either goes here or here. And if E is here, then I is not there. I must be the first letter. Hmm. Is it? Can it really end EIY like that? No, there's no such thing. So if it doesn't start with E, E goes here, which means I is the first word or first letter. X, E, X, Y. That doesn't seem like it'll work. I sexy. Is it epoxy? Epoxy? I don't even. Do I know this word? Oh man. Oh, and then D's got to go somewhere. So D is either here. Ivedy. Or D goes here, and then it's like that. Idex. ID. ID. Ideg. Debbie. Def. This. ID's nuts. Got me, Sean. Oh my gosh, what could this be? So it starts with E, something, I, something, Y. To be fair, I couldn't imagine you knowing this word. Really? Okay. And D either goes there. City. Edicy. Efficacy. Adipy. I'm just gonna have to keep trying. Edify. Oh, mamma mia. Wow, that took a lot of brain power. All right, drop it in here. That was a tough one. All right, let's jump to this and edit it. Today is June 6th, first stream in June. What is up, chat? All right, you all have 41. Oh, oops. And 16 now. Congrats. You got a very strong lead on me. I'm happy for you, okay? I haven't thought about it in forever. You know that word? Yeah. Edify? I feel like I've heard the word, but I don't know what it means. It means to instruct, especially so as to encourage intellectual, moral, or spiritual improvement.
Edify.
Edify. Definitely not a very common word. Yeah, Chance. That didn't sound convincing, Todd Codes. I definitely have heard of it. It's not a word that clearly it's not a word that I think of very often, or have heard of it in a while. I'll tell you that much. You don't know what it means, just like me half the time. Yeah, Frank. Frank, I got a colleague that is based in France, and I was chatting with him, and he was telling me that he's been taking notes lately of all the different like American phrases and idioms, basically, so that he can learn more about those types of things. And it made me think of you a little bit too. Lilian says, often heard in its noun form, edification. Yeah, sorry, hi, word nerd. Yeah, no worries. We are somewhat of a word nerd community. We're mostly nerds, like computer nerds, but like I think we got some word nerds in here too. Time for you to bounce. All right, Todd Codes, appreciate you hanging out. Have a good rest of your Friday and weekend. So you're in good company, Liliana. You thought that was the command for Rugmat bot? It is, but I think only Rugmat can do that. Frank says LOL. All right, connections. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. All right, what are the connections we see here? Convention, standard. Ooh, common and routine. Do those all go together? Oh, but then there's regular too. Leon says, I mean, you want to talk building back and Excel macros. I can keep up, but you won't. But you want to talk etymology. You have my full attention. Okay, I got you. I got you. That's cool to hear. Cool. Back end Excel macros. Oh my goodness, that's. I don't know that I would be able to keep up with that. And I do. I've been programming for a living. Oh, this seems editor, reporter, columnist, and photographer, maybe? Yeah, newspaper jobs. Did you see that Excel edit Python support, Clark? Yeah, I vaguely recall seeing something about that. Yeah.
Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Bioco.
BioCow, good to see you. Happy Friday. What you in the week if you got one? Liliana says, I still remember my VB from back in the day. And yes, I know I just aged myself. I know VB.net. Heck yeah. Or VBA. Did VB back in the day as well, Sean? Yes, sir. VBA and Excel. Hey, we got lots of VB folks in the chat. I'm sure of it. Roylee says, I swear, if Trendsetter, Snickerdoodle, Shadowboxer, and Newshound are a connection and it says 2 words put together, I'm slapping someone. All right, let's do it. Shadowboxer, Snickerdoodle, Newshound, and what was the other one? Trendsetter? You're talking VBA, yeah. Ending with kinds of dogs. So that wasn't it, Roylee C. Hound, Boxer, Doodle, Setter? Setter is a dog? No. Viva VB6. 10 print. I see your VB and raise you Apple Basic. 20 go do 10. That's an infinite loop. Setter is a dog, really? Irish setter. I don't think I've heard of that type of dog. All right, so here's the thing. Out of this, and convention, I don't know. We're going to get one of those wrong. Can we do it without missing one? Let's see if we can figure out the other one. Drawback, criminal, swindle. Common, standard, regular, routine. Common, standard, regular, routine. Okay, let's send it. Sweet, every day. So what is this last one then? Swindle and drawback, those and criminal kind of seem like there's a theme going on there, but I don't understand convention. So blue is like the hardest today, huh? At least no one is going to be smacked. There you go. Alright, I'm sending it. Let's see. What con might mean? Oh, okay, that's convention. Alright, that kind of makes sense. Convention, you could say con. Criminal is a con. Drawback is a con. You con, swindle somebody, verb. Okay, that's pretty fair. I'll take that. This wasn't too bad. This was a pretty good one today. New York Times editor for the Connections game. You might swindle someone out of money. Yeah, really. Yep. Con artist. Yep. You're like a swindler. Somebody, like, another word for a con artist would be like a swindler, maybe. You know? All right, let me put this in the Connections channel. For folks that maybe aren't familiar with this, pure guess on the purple category from Frackberg in the Discord. If you want to join up on the Discord, you can use !Discord in the command or go to clarkio.com/Discord to join up and get the invite there. On that note, though, we have moved into the technical segment of the show, which really we're just building up the database at this point. The thought I had was maybe I switch it to add them in bulk instead of one by one, so that it cuts down on the network traffic from the bot. Not the bot, the tool. With 32 minutes left, right. Right. Exactly, Sean. So in any case, though, the more we play words on stream and guess words correctly, the more we build out the dictionary. And so either way, each stream so far, even though I'm not making progress in terms of building out more functionality or fixing functionality, we are improving things. We're getting the words dictionary. Well, what we can do is we can turn on now. Of course, the downside of bulk is the potential of losing words. Yeah. I think at this point, like if I was going to do bulk, I should have done that like early on. Now that we have like a decent sized dictionary, bulk adding words is not going to make a significant difference, I think, at this point. What I think we might do, though, is maybe we turn on the missing words. I think we have that in here. Missing. Get a little bit smaller. Move this over here. So maybe turn on find all missing words, find all references to that. Yeah. I mean, I'm still calling that function, but then is that function returning anything yet? Yeah, it should be. Oh, what is, how am I importing the dictionary? That's the thing. Local dictionary, WASP dictionary. So the local dictionary is always going to come up empty, I think, right? No, we have that. Did you fix the word being listed 3 times? There is no L. What am I doing? What do you mean the word being listed 3 times, May? Is that something you reported in the Discord and maybe I missed? Let me go in there. Oh, I see. Yeah, you reported that back in May 24th. Turga listed 3 times. That was for the missing words, right? Yeah. Well, we're gonna, like we said, we expect weird results for missing words, right? That's because of like. Actually, did it show missing words in the current? Yeah, it did. It's showing missing words now. Let's where are we on here? This one? Oh no, not that one. This one. Okay, when it's doing this, what did we learn last time? We got to open up a incognito basically, and it'll work every time for us. All right, let's see if it shows missing words. This one. Let's purposely not get everything. Okay, for some reason, work is expecting me to do actual work while on the clock. All right, get your lurk on. Thank you, Liliana. It seems to be hit or miss if it lists missing words. Okay.
An ad is about to start in 2 minutes on Twitch.
I want to open up the console logs here, and we can see what comes up of this for when it does the missing words. Let's see how it's working with the updated. So it should load. Wow. Oh, you know why it's probably showing up 3 times, May? Because of what we were just looking at. I'm
Ad is about to start in 1 minute.
setting the WASP dictionary to the local dictionary. And then where else am I using that? And then I'm setting it to that. I was wondering if I was making, like, adding, if there was duplicate words in the dictionary when we did that. I'm setting it to that. That might be what's, well, let's just watch what happens for now. Oh, we got a new word, folk. All right, possible words. Oh shoot, it didn't list them there. Or did it? So it didn't list any missing word or potentially missing words on there, but it's showing them here. The weird thing, wait, why would forklift? We had all these. Oh, did we? We didn't clear though. What's going on with my code? Known letters. And length. WASP dictionary. Filtered by word. I wonder, did I not push any changes? Is it like got certain changes that maybe I didn't push yet? Let's get status. No, that's good. All right, I think we get rid of the local dictionary thing and we just say this. Comment that out. And then we say
The ad
npm
is
run
starting
dev.
now and will go for 90 seconds.
And we'll run it locally. Maybe it was a round that didn't exist before. That could be it, yeah. That could be it as well. Alright, so we're gonna change this to we want localhost 4 3 2 1. Is it not running? Yeah, localhost 4 3 2 1. Oh, it's HTTP. All right, cool. It connected. Did it load up the dictionary too? WASP dictionary loaded one word. Squeeze me? How did it only load one word? URL is that fetch response.text. Oh, I know what's wrong. It's coming back as an array. So we're not saying .text. We need it to be. Oh goodness me. It's not text. It's gonna be JSON. So we're gonna rename this to words JSON, and then we're gonna say await JSON. Oops. And then we just do map on that for each word. We don't need to trim it, do we? I think that should be fine like that. Alright, we go back in here. Console. Where is it? There we go. Alright, so now that was the bug. That's probably what was causing the issues. I should probably push those changes to production right now. I'm gonna do that in the new terminal. What are my changes so far? Yep, okay. Git and dot git commit -m words on stream fix dictionary load. Git push. All right, so that'll go into production, and then I can refresh the production one. Look at us. We're coding. We're working. All right, so this should work way better now. We should get...
Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Beldathas.
Beldathas, how are you? It's good to see you. Happy Friday. What's your win of the week if you got one to share? How have you been? What's new? You still doing Python-y things? Edit the word sear. All right, now we just play the game. See what happens. Oh, we need one more word. Ah! Ooh, okay. Scree, secure, rescue. That seems to be good. Those are good words. How many were we missing, though? It's saying that there were 13 missing words. There's 29 possible, 13 that were not found in the guessed words, I guess. Yes, I'm doing well, thank you. I'm still doing Python-y things and some Rust too now. Ooh, sweet. That's good to hear. Glad to hear you're doing well. All right, let's go restart. I feel like that was pretty good. Seems to be doing okay. We didn't have the word walls in the dictionary yet. Swole. Wall and owls. Were we missing two? No. Oh, it didn't get that 6-letter word. It didn't get the 6-letter word because maybe it wasn't ever guessed for us to know it. So it only saw wall and owls missed words. Did no one guess swole? I guessed swole with one L. But I think there was a... I didn't keep track. I missed it. There was a couple of 4-letter words and I think one... Okay, so you got 1 6-letter and 2 4-letters? Okay. So yeah, I didn't get the 6-letter one. It's pretty good at, it seems like it's pretty good at asynchronously updating the database. Like that code seems to work when there's guesses at multiples at the same time, basically. Oh, fart. How did I not get that one at first? I meant to say... I wonder if the profanity filter stopped that word. Which one? Fart? I think it's... well, we can see if it's in there. No, fart's in there. All right, we were missing a lot on this one. A bunch of 5-letter words and a bunch of 4-letter words. 1, 2, 3, 4 5-letter words. 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, I think it worked on that one. That one seems accurate. Friar, atria, triac, acta, afar, fiat, area, and rift. So there are, what is this? 1, 2, 3, 4 5-letter words, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 4-letter words. We did it. It's working. We still have to build out more words, but it's working. Yeah, I think we're just missing words on a few levels because no one seems to guess them. Yeah. Mart. Tram. Marmot. Yeah, that word definitely wasn't in the dictionary unless it was played by somebody else. What is this? All right, Sean, appreciate that. Have a good rest of your Friday and weekend. Enjoy your lunch, and thank you for the 15-minute warning. What's this last? All right, it's 2 4-letter words. Let's see if it gets it. We still passed the level. Okay, good. Oh, Adam. That was good. It worked. Another successful level. I'm loving it. I pushed that in production, so I'm going to update the WAS helper. I'm refreshing it here. Why does it show level 5? It's not level 5. I'm on level 8. What do I have in here? It's my channel. Oh, there it goes. It updated now. That was weird. Plum? Ooh, L is fake. Okay. Nice, Kobachon. That got added to the dictionary too. Oh, that got added to the dictionary. Crazy to think there's still so many more words to be added to the dictionary. We're at 8,000 plus. Hey, played the clear that time too. No missing words, so no need to calculate the missing words. Well done. It didn't even try to do that. There we go. All right, I'm gonna grab a quick snack while we go to the next level. I'll be right back. One, two, three. All right, so it missed some of the 5-letter words. So 3 5-letter words. 1, 2, 3. Oh, no. It missed 1 4-letter word on that one. We're getting there. We're doing better. It's improving. Coach John, I'm sorry I missed your message earlier. Win of the week got selected to speak at Denver Dev Day conference end of this month. That's awesome. Congrats on that. Thank you for sharing, Sean, too. You got a lot of positive stuff going on, man. I'm happy for you after a little bit of a rough time, I recall. Glad to see and hear things are on the up and up for you. Wouldn't entree be it then? Why did Rugmat Bot say oops? Erect. That was the only word we missed. The bot worked great on that level. Or the tool, rather. Yeah, look at that. It handled this asynchronously, adding those words. That was cool. Three 5-letter words. Tetra, Rotel, and Alert. Worked again. It worked great. So far, so good. I think we're getting a really good solution here now, chat. Yeah, I did push to prod May. So yeah, if you refresh on your end, if you're using the tool on your end, and for other channels, you can refresh and it'll get the latest changes.
Welcome in and thanks for joining today, Marcus Voice Code.
Hey, Marcus, good to see you. Oh, M is fake. We said the piggy. All right, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 4-letter words and 1 5-letter word missing. One, 2, 3, 4, and 1 5-letter word. Yes. Hewer, Hewer, weir, ewer, thew, and twee. Now we can learn new words. I didn't know any of those. Twee and hewer and weir? No idea what they mean. I feel like I've seen ewer in this game before, but I never knew what it meant. Loco? I think P might be fake. Yep. P is fake.
When I'm walking out the front door, I can feel it. I got issues on my mind, but I don't wanna see it. I just need to get it right.
Oh, I know what it is.
Slow down, do you wanna come over? Gotta figure this out.
An ad is about to start in 2 minutes on Twitch.
What are those? What's the 5-letter word or 6-letter word? Croton, croon, onto, and lorn. Is that how many we were missing, May? Do you remember? It was only 4 words. It's a type of plant, BioCow.
An ad is about to start in 1 minute.
I think it's pronounced.
on Twitch.
I forget how it's pronounced. Creighton, I think it's called. Yes, 2, 4, 1, 5, and 1, 6. Oh, then we didn't get it all right. It missed a couple. guessing Z is fake. Ooh, salmon with the big word. Coach Sean, you're back? I thought you left. Or maybe I'm thinking of somebody else.
I was walking through the desert, searching for the truth. Left everything behind me, went to king out for you. Walking
The ad is
through
starting now and will go
daylight,
for 90
sleep
seconds.
under the moon. Watch every single side and mirage just seems to move. You're 1,000 miles away, but if you come what
Here or there, I do need to head out. I'm leaving for a trip for the weekend. Ooh, nice.
stay tonight. You're 1,000 miles away, but if you come what I'm away. Stay tonight, stay tonight, yeah, stay tonight. If you come what I'm away, yeah, stay tonight.
Elms. I couldn't get that one. That's what I was going for.
When swimming in the ocean, don't know which one it was. I was diving to
Soma, Lambs,
your love.
Salon, and Mason.
Was a treasure no one has ever seen. You hide in
Thank you, Frackberg. So 2 4-letter words and 2 5. So 1, 2. All right, that time it worked. That level we had completely covered with missing words. Lamb, Soma, Mason, and Salon. So really, the more we play, the better it's gonna get. You know, we just gotta keep playing. Gulag. And why didn't huge work, BioCow? Is H fake? H must be fake then. Yeah, H is fake. What is that hidden word? It's an extra G. Gaggle? What's the next word with a U in it? Luggage. Nice job, May. All right, one more word. It starts with an A or a G or an E. Eagle. 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 Algae. What is it? 1 4-letter word. Oh, it didn't. We don't know. We'll never know. We'll never know. Rugmat, can we? What is it? Like the? We need. What is it? Random 4-letter words and then out of luggage. Something like that. When learn new word. I don't know. We need to use the anagram solver. Let me see. Anagram solver. Plug it in there. Luggage and a 4-letter words. AGUE, like this. I think that was the word. Because everything, or it could have been egal. Those are the 2 other ones that alphabetically would have been it. So is B fake? But how does Q? There has to be a U then, right? QU. Quats. Equate. Quest. Okay, so U is hidden. We got that. So B is fake. Quest, and then D and T. Quest? Bequest? No, B is fake. B is fake. Quads, nice. Nice, man, nice. Squad. What are we missing out of that? Squad. U, A, D, E, and T. Equated? Equated? Equates? Why is that not working? E-Q-U-A, E-Q-U-A-T-E-S. Why wouldn't that work? Equate. Why doesn't equate fit in there? Squat. Why would... Am I not spelling equate right? E-Q-U-A-T. Oh, because there's an extra E. There's only one E. That's why. All right, May's got 6 5-letter words. 1, 2. We didn't get squatted. 1, 2, 3. 3 5-letter words. No, what? Yeah, 3 6-letter words. May, you did that in a weird order. All right, we got 1 7-letter word, 4 6-letter words. All right, Sean, have a good weekend to you as well. Thanks for hanging out and playing a bit. All right, we'll play one more round and then I got to get going too. We did that was decent, but I don't think it covered everything that May was saying. Yeah, there was only one E bio count. My bad. I'm just throwing everything and anything at it. So 3 4-letter words. Lino, Idol, and Lido. Okay. That was a good one. Oh, it's just me and you playing May on that round. Ooh. Coerce. Nice, bio cow. Reese and creme. Creme de la creme, baby. Another good round. Another good round. We got the missing words correct. See, this is a good thing. It's getting more accurate missing words for the ones that it can figure out. But there are some that are still missing. Like it doesn't. So it doesn't cover all the missing words on every level every time right now. But the more we play, the better it'll get. What else? Oh, tier. All right, 2 4-letter words, 1 5-letter. Yep. Hey, it worked. Tire, right, and rights. Man, how did we miss those? Nice job, chat, though. So it knows that level completely, so that's good. You know, the more it gets to where it knows it completely, this thing's gonna be an unstoppable tool to use. Word nerds are gonna love it. I think I is fake. I is fake. I is fake. Woo, that was a close one. All right, got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 4-letter words and 1 6-letter word. 8 and 1. 8 4-letter words, 1 6-letter word. Let's see how it does on this one. Ooh. It's missing one. So there should be 9 total. We got the 1 6-letter word, and we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 4-letter words. So it's missing one of the 4-letter words on that one. Pretty good though. That's pretty close. Not all of it for that whole level, but close enough. All right, we're gonna have to stop soon, chat. So if we fail, we fail. It's actually gonna work out. Ooh, what is this one? S is fake, huh? Mailbox. Nice job. May. I don't know any of the words for this. Ooh. All right, we got loam, axiom. How many? Oh, I went so fast I didn't realize. We missed a couple of 5-letter words and then mostly like 1, 2, 3, 4 4-letter words. We missed 11 there. So you have 8 and 2. That's 10. I think you might have missed one maybe? May? Because this one's saying we got 11 missing words out of that. What is IMB? EOMB. What the heck does that mean? All right, we're gonna have to end there though, chat. We got some coding done though. A little quick fix to the missing words. The missing words should be proving to be a bit better. Keep trying it out. Keep testing it out. Off stream, okay?
Royal_Corks wants you to hydrate.
Thank you, Roy Lisi. Let me see what IAMB is. A metrical foot consisting of an unstressed syllable followed by a stressed syllable, as in delay. A metrical foot in quantitative verse composed of a short syllable followed by a long one. How do you use that in the sentence? How do you pronounce it?
I am.
IAMB. IAMB. Like iambic pentameter. Yeah, I think you're right. Yep. All right, chat. Switch over to this. Close things out. Keep playing the game. All right. If you need to, just go to clarkio.com/WOS-helper. clarkio.com/WOS-helper. And then you can enter in the channel that you want, that you're like playing on, and their mirror link. A lot of times they offer up the mirror links for you, so just look out for that. And then that way you can help out getting more words into the dictionary for us. We are up to, how many are we up to now? Let me see. Refresh this. $8,479. So we had a good amount today too. So on that note, though, I'm going to call it. I appreciate y'all understanding with the abbreviated schedule today. We will be back next week. Yeah, I should be back next week, which is June 13th. Friday the 13th. Ooh. Next Friday, June 13th, we'll be back 12:30 p.m. Eastern time on twitch.tv/Clarkio or youtube.com/Clarkio if you want to tune in for that. If you have been lurking in the background all this time, but you've been enjoying the stream, be sure to follow on Twitch if you're watching over on there. If you're watching over on YouTube, like and subscribe to the channel so you don't miss out on upcoming streams there as well. All my streams are going to YouTube and recorded there, so if you want to watch them and back later on, remember what we did or learned in the past stream, you'll get there. Dancing next week will be a full featured dance next week. There's a good chance. I would say there's a better chance than there was this week. Okay, especially now that I found the stream deck. Next step is to set up the cameras and figure that out. So I will put that on my to-do list to figure out prior to next stream, and I'll keep you all posted in the Discord. Speaking of the Discord, if you want to stay in touch when I'm not live and find out about scheduling changes and start time updates and that type of thing, whatever's going on off stream, Discord is the best place to do that. Use !Discord in the chat or go to clarkio.com/Discord to get the invite and join up there and stay connected with us there. Play Wordle, play connections, talk about technology and stuff like that, share memes, have a good laugh, that type of thing, all happening in the Discord. And I know Discords can be like collecting on a keychain, keys on a keychain. So, and they can be a bit noisy. Mine is by default, things are turned off to be as little noise for you as possible. And then you can opt into notifications. So keep that in mind too. All right. That does it for this stream. Thank you everybody for the support, whether you were chatting, lurking, you followed, you subscribed, you rated, you used channel points, all that fun stuff. You have watch streaks. Thank you so much for all that support. I appreciate it. And I will see you in the next one. Have a good rest of your Friday and weekend. Peace out.